And what the deal? It's your boy GeeQue in the building as always, telling all the ladies, come freak it with the fellas, right?
That's what it is. Come freak it with your boy, for sure.
Yeah, we were talking about this off camera, and Joe's kind of greedy, so he said freak it with him. I'm trying to get something to freak it with me. I'm sure Joe got more in the stash than I do. And you put me to looking all dapper. I got a little t-shirt.
I could hook you up. But I'm sure you don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Being a big baller yourself, Mr. New York City, all right? So you don't need no help from the Playboy right here.
Trying to get
Playboy #1, baby.
You know what? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the self-esteem boost right there.
Good, you good.
But I'm gonna keep it funky with you, man.
Right.
I'm mad tired. Worked the whole day. And for anybody else, I probably would have been like, nah, I'm not feeling it. Gone home, take a nap. For this dude right here, I make the exception, man. My homie Joe.
You see, that's what it is. That's what it is. When you work all day, and we're gonna party after this too. So I got you. You know what I mean? And I got all the ladies. I know New York ladies are just incredible, and that's what I love about the city. You know, you take a ride up Fifth Avenue, or you go hang out by Bryant Park, or you go to Central Park, or you go downtown. It's incredible. All right? Or you can go to the boroughs. You can go uptown. You can go to Brooklyn, Bronx, Staten Island, Queens, Long Island, Jersey. And anytime you can come to New York in the city of Manhattan.
Especially in the summer.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
New York is incredible in the summer. And that's one of the reasons why I love being here. I'm from Georgia originally.
Okay.
And I moved up here about 18 years ago. And I can't find my way back down south, man. New York has really taught me how to hustle. New York gave me a certain different style of hustle. I mean, I was hustling down south, but here, it's a whole nother world. And I appreciate New York for teaching me and just being a place where you can create a certain hustle for yourself. And then a certain respect amongst other hustlers out here. You know what I mean?
I'm sure you know this already, but the love is reciprocated in New York. Like, we love you, man, for real. Like, we definitely got your back.
I appreciate it.
And
it's big for me.
yeah, no doubt. And this goes into what you're working on now, because as always, you always got big things popping off. Right. I interviewed you it was over a year ago, probably about a year and a half ago. Right. And so you back. So let's talk about what's happened in that span.
Well, you know what? Since then, I've moved on to a new label. You know, I'm signed independently to my own company, which is in partnership with Kedar Entertainment Group. And you know, we are really excited about this independent move. I mean, not a lot of artists, R&B artists, are making this move because it's very difficult to do. So we're releasing 2 singles off of the album at the same time, one being ER, Emergency Room. The second record is Why Just Be Friends. We shot a video too, which is on, you know, medium rotation on BET right now. Unheard of, because you need at least a 3 or 4 week, you know, leeway.
And I gave you dabs before, last time I interviewed you, but once again on the consistency and the longevity, because that's crazy, especially now. Like, that's almost unheard of now. So it's a blessing. This is what number album for you?
This is #7.
Wow.
#7 joint. You know, when I started out, it wasn't a whole lot of artists at the time, and you can see how the music industry has changed. You got one company merging with the next, you know, and it's crazy. Radio stations are merging together. So, I mean, everything is completely combined now, and it's a lot tougher for you to individualize, you know, in the industry. And I look at the artists that's coming in, you know, they're really excited. They talking a lot of hype, making barely $1 a record how I used to. I'm making $10 a record now. So I'm my own company. And so when you got that sort of focus and that drive, it'll push you in that studio a little bit more, make you a little bit more driven. I knocked out 2 albums in 3 months once I left Jive Records. Wow. So I never would have had that sort of momentum, that drive to work as hard as I'm doing now. Independence is key, man.
When did your first album drop? It was 93. We're in 2008. It's about 15 years. Right. Do you love it now as much as you did when you first entered?
I do. I live even more now. You know, I mean,
just as exciting?
I was excited in the beginning because it was new.
Right.
You know, it was like, wow, I can't believe I'm actually recording a record. Now I got a video and I hear my song on the radio. That was all new to me. I mean, it's still new to a sense when I still hear my records on the radio. I see my video for the first time on the countdowns. So, but for me, being established and being already seasoned in the industry, and now being independent brings a whole new love and excitement to the game. Man, you can't imagine how I feel right now.
Hey, before we get out of here, we got to talk about this album, though. All right? Joe Thomas, New Man. Did I get it right? Homie, I practiced this so hard, man. I'm like, Joe Thomas, New Man. I'm good?
You know, the Joe Thomas thing, man.
Yeah, I meant to ask you about
it's really just, that, you know, me really wanting to solidify my name with the music. Okay. You know, so many people, like, you even talking about the artists, they still like Joe who? So now you got the last name Joe Thomas, like a Luther Vandross, or Marvin Gaye, or Stevie Wonder. Now you got the last name with it. And so I just wanted, you know, just introduce my whole new change, you know, just everything. Like, you got the last name now. You know, this is a grown-up thing. It's a grown-up situation. This is a business situation. And I respect the music industry. I respect the business side of it because, man, look at how rich it made a lot of people who don't do what we do. It made them filthy rich, you know. And we're running around doing all the, you know, recording, doing all the shows, having to keep up a certain persona just to keep working for the next job. You know, they don't have to worry about that. They can piss a few people off behind the scenes and still be good. We always have to remain on point. And so now it's a little different, you know, perception when you're on the inside and on the outside, looking at it from both our angles. What's good? What's good? It's your boy Joe, the king of this R&B game right here. And I'm inviting all the ladies. I'm telling y'all to come freak it with the fellas. All right? Keep it locked right here.